Okay, we're back. And we're going to do the rest of Elf. I see that we've got a contested entrance on this staircase, but this is going to be much easier than the last time we were here, because we have this vampiric axe and a whole lot more hit points than before. Whoops. Did not mean to Trog's hand there. That's okay. We have faith, so it's not a real big concern. Wasting piety. Well, this is annoying. How about we dig? Love these kill holes in here since it's very hard for these guys to blink around and be obnoxious. This is one of the reasons I like to this is one of the reasons I prefer to use melee or ranged guys, because when you're ranged you don't have to hunt around for these things. Why would he give me a triple sword? There's a vampiric battle axe, but we're better off with the executioner's axe now that we have the training to 26. Would have been nice to find a battle axe first, so we wouldn't have to waste so much. Alright, do I want to finish this out? Sure. Blade Masters will not give this character trouble. Okay, throwing is 12. Now we're in an interesting position. It's kind of hard to say what I'd like to train, but probably defenses. We'll take evocations to 20, we'll take armor and dodging to 15. That will help a lot. We should probably take throwing to 16, actually. Get those javelins to mend delay. Probably should pick up steel javelins at some point. Normally I don't train so many things at once, but this character is going smoothly enough that it's the convenience of not switching and looking at those things is high enough, and the benefit is low enough that I'm not going to bother with it. Alright, there's Elf 2. Let's clear out Elf 3. I'm planning on doing Elf, Slime, and Vaults, by the way. I just wanted to check my action plan real quick there. I like to plan out these sessions, get a rough idea of where it is I'm going for the hour. Amulet of Rage, obviously we don't need that. Let's use enchant armor on this cloak. Oh, and we can drop flight. We're wearing these boots of flight, so we won't need that taking up an inventory slot for the time being. I ice blasted him and clouded him because I was concerned about the haste. Ah, crap. We'll cloud this guy. I'd rather not get mutated here, so we're going to use acid. No, we're going to use lightning rod. I hate the fact that that cacodemon can dig things out. But that's okay. We can just make a new kill hole. Nice. We got scatter shot for if this goes badly. And that's nearly a guaranteed kill against any of these things. We also, more importantly, have silence in form of 2 scrolls, and that's guaranteed to keep me from taking big damage. We're not going to berserk. Berserking here is a good recipe for getting straight up murdered. Because you could miss a bunch of times in a row and they could spam Corrosive Bolt or Hellfire. Well, not Hellfire because they're next to you, but something that does 60 damage a pop or close to it. And you're just kind of out of luck at that point if you miss a bunch of times while berserked, because guess what? When you're berserked, you can't do anything other than keep swinging, or stand there and wait for the berserk to end. This is going surprisingly well in terms of luring these things out. Usually it's not so straightforward. I'd like to drop some things. I guess I'm going to drop Scrolls of Identify. We're really hurting on inventory spaces because I'm using evocations and throwing, so that just gives me a ton more items than I'd like to be carrying around. But it is what it is. That's the price you pay for having such versatility on a character. I waited for his haste to end. He still got a good bit of damage on me as I went up, but whatever. Ended up killing him, so no problem. As long as you're never in any danger of dying, then you're making good choices. Now I'm trying to look for a proper way to kill him at range. I think we're just going to use tomahawks. And then we'll use lightning rod. Got him. You want those guaranteed damage dealers. Let's exclude that off for the time being and finish out the rest of the floor. Let's see what this axe is. Anti-magic. Alright, this is a second route into the vault. Oh, we don't need this ring of fire. Let's drop this ring of ice as well. And if I really need resistance for some reason, we'll just pop on a potion. This isn't working. Lamp of fire, very good. Crap, this is too much stuff. Let's teleport. Usually they aren't so, you know, dense like sardines. Packed in there like sardines. But there were quite a few there this time. I'd like to pull them out of this vault and into the kill hole. We can not carry around wands of disintegration, by the way. Nice. Gloves of archery, that's cool. That helps my throwing, I think. Try this on. Invisibility. Scroll of Acquirement. Do book again. Manual of Armor, very good. Unfortunately, that gives us another thing to carry. What can we drop? I'll never need potions of magic on this character. Maxwell's Etheric Cage, that's an alternate option for Aralek, but the reality is I'm fairly pleased with this plate armor, so there's no real reason for me to swap around. Okay, well, we have the proper tool to deal with this. Scarf of Cloud Immunity now lets you walk through this stuff with no fear at all. It's only a +2 ring of evasion, don't care about that. Let's find out what this War Axe is. You never know, it could be worth it. It's unlikely. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I'm not wearing that though. As nice as it is, it's still not a broad axe. If you look at War Axe, it's plus 11 damage for base damage, I mean. If you look at broad axe, that's 13, so it's just the same as a broad axe with a little more accuracy. I'd much rather have my vampirism anyway. Alright, so that's it for elf loot. Nothing terribly interesting in here. Tomahawks. Anyway, let's get this Ring of Ice real quick. I want to go to Slime next. It's high time I went into Slime. Now we have 2 Phantom Mirrors. Now we have a 3rd Phantom Mirror. TRJ himself is going to go down easy. Alright, let's wait a little bit for this thing to get next to me. Of course, we'll just dive down as usual. Whoa! Floating Eye. What can I do about that? I think I have to do this. Got him. Remember, we do have blinking, so I'm not in any danger here. Let's get guys in between me and him. Let's wait a couple turns. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use Lightning Rod to kill him. Wow! Wow, that's a lot of damage. Surprising amount. Up we go. Unfortunately, we just got frail. Plenty of potions and mutation available. We won't use any just yet. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's berserk. There we go. Oh. Wow. Yeah, we're getting super corroded. That's why my AC was so low. It's kind of odd that that's happening through our core, but, you know, nothing particularly stops it from taking away your AC, even if you do have our core. Alright. The combination of these 2 mutations makes me want to go ahead and use up a potion, even if it is a bit early in Slime. That's better. We just got kind of a nasty entrance. Horns and cloven feet, huh? Thankfully that's not interfering with my items since I had a hat on anyway. Do I have fog? Not as much as I would like. as a fog. Teleport trap, that's not good. I think it's time for Brothers in Arms. A couple of them, in fact. Scattershot's too big now for me to get all of these guys without also hitting my allies, so that's not good. Well, I used sack of spiders, but it didn't do anything. Let's just swing, I guess. Make another Brother in Arms. It's just too much stuff to fight alone. I think I made the right choice. Let's magic map this whole area. Alright, that's what I thought. We'll connect these two sections. Teleport traps can be well and truly nasty in slime for that exact reason. If it had to happen somewhere, though, I'm happy it happened on Slime 4 because I wanted to clear out that floor anyway. So that's TRJ's down there and he's asleep still. Apparently not anymore. Let's teleport. If we're gonna fight him, we want to do it in here, and we were just on the wrong side. Scattershot does some real good work against those blobs. We have so many throwing nets, that's going to be nice. Of course, he can still shoot while he's in the net. Something to keep in mind. Let's haste. Pull him over here. Do I care about resistance? Not really. Agility, might. Throw the net. Make a phantom mirror. This is gonna have to do. I see that he's in a web now. He's out of the web, let's get him in the net. Strength. Let's turn off scrolls of brand weapon. We're unlikely to be branding things again. that is a ring. Well, we'll put it on here in a second, once we're out of slime. Well, no, it's got RC Plus as well. That's wild. Really good. Really good. Really, really, really good. And that means that I can wear whatever helmet I want. Unfortunately, we still have horns, so that's actually false. We might mutate that off. There is a +2 helmet. That would be one more AC. Could walk around with the Arlec helmet, Maxwell's Etheric Cage, and that would mean I could wear whatever body armor I want, but I'm pretty pleased with that plate. I mean, you're not going to usually do better than +8 plate mail. I mean, come on. Alright, that's better. Feel of Floods, we definitely want to wear that. Boots of Stealth. Alright, that's it. Let's put on the +2 helmet. Now our resistances are looking pretty sexy. 2 fire, 1 cold, 2 negative. Our poise, our lack. MR is filled out, thanks to being a deep dwarf and having this cloak. Only thing we're missing is our core, which doesn't really matter. Well, it matters, but not often. So let's go ahead and head into vaults with 3 runes. Oh my god. There we go. There's a lot of boggarts. We can pretty much tab everything in here at this point. I guess Ancient Liches can technically still paralyze me until I gain a few more levels. Oh, we could drop this Profire. I would like to find some more enchant weapon. Unfortunately, well, for the orb run, I would really like to have a blowgun, an extremely high, as in like 27 throwing skill, because I want to be able to paralyze. I want to be able to paralyze Panlords. I see, unfortunately, that we do not have paralysis on here yet, but we do have confusion, which is just as good. Of course, there's only 2 of them. Okay, hold up, hold up. How much can Jory do? We're now entering the death zone. 3d37, so 120. Get him a Field of Floods. Order them to attack. I probably didn't need to do that. Okay, we'll make spiders. Put on MR for the regen for the hit points, that's all. Got him. What just happened? Wow, we just took like max damage from a large rock. The stone giant was a marlin. Not sure why I'm taking so much damage. I'm still great on AC. Whatever. Get my hit points back with vampirism. Easily berserk all this stuff to death. Still working on this manual of armor. Oh, nice. Blinking, holy word, enchant armor, teleport. Vulnerability is nice. Silence is nice, and I think that's it. What are we going to enchant? How about the gloves of archery? Heal wounds. Agility, we'll mark down Wand of Acid as well. We used up the manual of armor. Alright, that's Vaults 1. Let's see that we've got Desolation of Salt here. Let's magic map. Very easy to see where that is. I think we should be able to tab the crap out of this quite easily. Please. Please send things next to me. I would love to just turn them into hit points. Stock and Tam, that's cute. Another Stark and Tam. That sucks. Expending magic power to strengthen my wands actually could be a bit of a problem. Not much of one, though. Maybe I should carry around that identify. All it takes is one teleportitis to ruin my game, you know? But not really. We can just scum the abyss until we find mutation potions. Teleportitis is a good thing in the abyss. MR plus, we don't need that. Alright, we don't need that ring. I'm actually going to carry this with me, this MR plus ring, because it's a strict upgrade to MR plus by itself, and I may very well want to replace that cloak at some point. Shimmering chainmail, we should at least check this out. Nope. Alright, we're done here. Let's get these books. Not that we're ever abandoning Trog, but who knows? Anything can happen. I might actually skip the crypts this time, just because my main way of gaining back hit points right now is this vampiric axe. I could just use, well, let's go into the crypts. Let's finish it out real quick. If I get damaged, I'll just go back into vaults. Yeah. Like so. And go back into crypts. Do this little shuffle dance a few times. Does wearing this give me extra AC? Gives me 1 point of EV because of the strength. I think I'd rather have protection on. We'll keep that in the inventory so we have a swappable for our core, though. Okay, that's one floor of crypts. I'm a little concerned about cursed skulls and such. Anything that can torment is a real annoyance. Of course, anti-magic helps with that, if I'm willing to swap. Alright, let's just eat a ration, I guess. Alright, training. Down to C3. Took a lot of damage there. Gonna have to go back to Vaults 4 and get that back. My trained axe is just a slight bit higher as a kind of draining insurance. Whoa, 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 whoa. No tabbing, no tabbing. Anti-magic. Boom. Did we get him? Nope. Yes. He shouldn't torment me. We're slow. There's the torment. Got him. Back to Vaults 4. I have to wait for MR/2 to go away. Crap, he could paralyze me right now. Oh, it's just confused. We're fine. Could have been bad, though. See that drain pushes us well below min delay. It's not good. It's a lot of fire damage for somebody with RF++. A little surprising. Back to Vaults 4. And back to Crypts 3. This combo, I'm not real pleased about it. Getting paralyzed here is not good. Let's just use Holy Word. This MR/2 plus Vampire Knight combo really probably shouldn't exist. There's a nice ring. If I had an enormous stack of enchant armor, I could definitely see myself swapping off this Arlek at this point. Alas, we do not have that. So, not today. Alright, well... we have MR/2, I don't want to be paralyzed. Looks like I'm going to have to risk it. Nope. And nope. +5 Ring of Protection continues to be the best choice in my opinion. Alright, there's the floor. Mutation. I'm happy with these mutations for now. I want to save those in case something particularly bad shows up. Alright. Go to Vaults. And we're going to finish out Vaults. Shockingly, I'm not getting corroded. Nice. Very good. Trog is extending my berserk. Easy enough to kill her. Let's go down for a second. We'll just fight until a warden shows up. Actually, a warden already showed up. Whoops. Too bad. Oh, I was going to say too bad we only have 3 penetration, but I guess at some point I got gifted more. Wait. Good. Cannot be confused. Or paralyzed or anything. Let's go to Vaults 5. Alright, we are gonna actually use acid to kill this guy. Oh no, there's 2. Not so good, not so good. We have to haste. We have to might. Swing, get the full hit points back, swing again. Let's penetrate. Oh wait, what am I doing? Those are Hell Knights. Am I blind? Those tiles are so different than Vault Warden, aside from being sort of red. Wow, that was dumb. Alright, well, whatever. I was bound to end up using a haste and a might at some point on this floor anyway, so we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. It's our little secret. Okay. No more wardens. I mean, I might as well use up the rest of this haste and whatnot. We're a little corroded. Let's go up. We could get shoved off. We don't want that to happen while we're running out of buffs and whatnot. Requirement. Gonna get book. Any old bows, no thanks. If you're wondering why I didn't finish Vaults 4, it was because I wanted to leave some things here to gain life off of if necessary. If I had to go up hurt, I wouldn't have to spend piety to come back with full hit points. Well, that's just lame. We will blink if it says he's charged. Nope, he moved instead of charging further. Okay, good, he's dead. Let's pull these guys up. Do I want a Berserk? I really don't want a Berserk. I don't want to use haste either because we are running out. I think I have to though. We could get flayed at any moment. These might. It's okay, it's okay. And we'll just fight this stuff. If I get flayed, I'll just get my hit points back. See that? It's not half bad. So 2 hastes and 2 mites. That's, if you think about it, not that bad of an investment for Vaults 5. I like to do it without using any resources at all, but I'd also like to have $1 million in real life. Can't always get your way. This time, we're going to actually use the full extent of haste and might while we're in here. Let's go up real quick, make sure that we haven't left anything behind. Nope. Alright. Let's clear out the floor. Alright. A lot of dragons. Off we go. Nice. Ooh, tormented. Come on, don't do this to me. Alright. Come on, heal me up. Sometimes the axe is just a bit finicky. You don't get the heals that you'd like to get. And then sometimes like that, you just go to full hit points in about 2 seconds. Nice. Hey, it's Arga. That is a pretty sweet axe. It says Mithril axe, but that's just the name. It's really the exact same as a broad axe. So it's a +8 broad axe of speed. Excellent, excellent weapon. Wow, I am tempted. I'm very tempted to, let's go grab that real quick. What is it, for sale? Wow, I guess it is. I'm buying it just in case. I probably shouldn't, but... Can I at least get a resistance? there's a shield of protection. That would probably be the one to go for if I was going to wear any of them. I mean, Arg is so good, it's like vaguely stupid for me not to use it, you know? Jeez. Even if regenerating becomes a pain at that point. I mean, speed is just such an amazing brand. Nice. Plus 6 blowgun. There's also a plate armor I should check out here. Plus 9, huh? That is a point better. Probably not enough to try to think about what I'd be doing for Arlek instead. Yeah, if I wore Arga, I could wear a different cloak. I guess this cloak of invisibility, most likely I could go invis, which would be nice. I'm gonna need to take this vampiric axe off at some point anyway, because it's very bad in Zot versus Orbs of Fire and things like that. I mean, I could berserk and try to fight it and blah blah blah, but it's not, you know, I could go down that route, but it's not a lot of fun. It's a lot better when you have a weapon that's actually doing extra damage or effectively doing extra damage to the Orbs of Fire themselves. And Arga, you know, Arga's it. Plus Vampiric is terrible on the orb run. Yeah, I'm doing it. Arg is just so good. It completely is worth a late game swap. We'll take shields to 15. But for the time being, we're going to stay on the Vampiric Axe. But yeah, like I was saying, we want that off so we can swap to the blowgun at some point as well. There are a lot of reasons why I don't want to be wearing this Vampiric Axe forever. And swapping is annoying when you're using Vampiric, as you've seen. It doesn't really matter that much on this character since we have a ton of food, but if I did it enough times, I could see it becoming an issue. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, so we'll cut the video here. We've made some good progress. Elf, Slime Vault, and Crypts. Next time we'll do Depths. And probably Zod and Ascent, and we'll see where we're at experience-wise before we do the Ascent. Or before we do Zod 5. Before we even walk into Zod, I guess. I'm going to full clear Depths because I really actually need the experience if I'm going to be doing this slightly odd late game swap with shields. What an interesting time to find Arga, right? The other thing is I'm going to need to do some math because with the throwing and that level of enchantment on the blowgun, I need to, let's see, what is the hit die of a Pandemonium Lord? Hit die 22. So I'll need to look at the math here and see if I actually have the right, if I have enough points. I think I do for 22. It should be, yeah, throwing skill 16 plus 4 is 20, plus that is 6. It's 1d26 plus 2. So it's definitely possible for me to affect a Pan Lord. Just not, perhaps not probable. We're going to want to train more throwing as well. So we'll just turn that on. And we'll see how far all this crap gets by the end of depths. Alright, so until next time, I am signing out.